Welcome to Probably Drinking Prosecco with Seth and Dak. 1, 2, 3, here we go. Let's hear that beat drop.
With Prosecco in it. Oh, stunning. Yeah.
I almost spilled.
Where's the crowd?
There you guys are. Hey.
Sorry, I had to swallow first. Not cookie dough.
You didn't even
I feel like I have to yell over them. They're so
Everyone's
fucking loud.
looking at you. Everyone's
so
looking
loud.
at you.
But they'll be happy to know
Look at my cup.
that for the first week in, who knows, I don't even think I've had any since we started back. The Prosecco, it's here. I'm not gonna lie.
Why is it spicy?
I opened it and smelled it and was like, I don't know if this is my jam anymore.
You're like, memories. It has to be. It's the podcast now.
I don't know. It's kind of spicy.
You need to put it into like a cup. And was it in the fridge or no?
It was in the fridge, but I don't have a cup to put it in.
It tastes weird, like right out of the bottle. Look how cute my cup is.
It's so dry, but also wet.
Rum
You know
and
what it is?
Coke.
Gotta do a wraparound.
Wrap around. I'm gonna spill this. Oh my god, you're chugging that.
Ooh, I'm gonna sip that slowly. I still have to cook dinner tonight. You want to know what I'm having?
Cook dinner. What?
White people taco night.
Hey.
But I guess it's white person taco night because it's only one of us.
Because I'm alone.
Speaking of alone, I watched a movie this weekend or this week. Yeah, it was this weekend.
Did you watch it alone?
Yes.
Oh.
But you want to know the title of the movie?
Oh, alone?
How to Be Single.
Oh. I was like, do you need help with that or?
It kind of sucked, honestly. The movie did.
Is that new? Wait, who's in that?
Rebel Wilson.
Have I seen that or I've just heard of it? Sounds
And
really
the chick from
familiar.
50 Shades of Grey. What's her name? Dakota Johnson.
Dakota Johnson. I'm like, I know her name. It's so familiar. I just watched 50 Shades of Grey, all three of them.
Never seen them.
It's
Choose not to.
interesting.
Refuse not to.
You're not missing out.
It's giving porn.
It doesn't like show like porn does. Like there's movies out there that have sex scenes that show more than that.
Still.
It's more about like the tension, I guess.
Not for me.
Yeah.
I'm lagging. I can see it on my end. Well, I hate
Yeah,
that.
you're lagging so bad.
I don't know how to fix it. I think it could be because my computer battery is getting a little low. But it's plugged in.
Mine's kind of charged. What did you just
Whoa,
wipe
what
on
just
your
happened?
screen? What did you just do? Is it from your greasy fingers?
Oh, welcome to what's that called in Stranger Things?
What,
The upside
down. Ew. Seth's eating raw cookie dough, but the cookie dough you're not supposed to eat. And I think he just smeared it onto his camera.
Listen, the eggs that you're not supposed to eat, give it a certain je ne sais quoi. I've eaten half of this package in 2 days.
My eye's been twitching all day. Is that normal?
That's like a third. Best Buy 19 September 2024. Well, guess I better get to eating then.
September. It's like months
Won't
away.
pinch me off another bite. How about that? I'm such a big back.
How many calories are in that? Don't look. It's unhealthy. I mean, like, actually, but also looking at it. Oh, you're munching.
It's not bad.
What?
160 for 3 cookies. Although I think I've had like 6 cookies.
You froze, so. You look really funny.
We're going to close that for now. I need to keep...
Oh, I was going to take a picture of you. You froze. Look at this.
I'll wash it down with some sweet prosecco.
Whoa. We picked our drinks up at the same time. It kind
What
of
are we
looks like a
talking about
beer.
today? Ooh.
It looks
Why
like
it
a
tastes like
beer.
medicine?
It looks like you with cookie dough. I can't. That's disgusting.
It tastes like cough syrup.
We here on this podcast are classy bitches. Cookie dough and prosecco right out the bottle, and rum and coke.
Cookie dough and wine just sounds like
Shout
the
out-
saddest thing ever.
It does. Shout out to Brendan and Violet for the rum.
And shout out to Walmart for the prosecco.
One and only Walmart.
My only friend in these trying times.
Only friends? Only fans. Not only friends.
Yeah, let's start a new app called Only Friends.
Oh my god. Isn't that yeah.
You know what? Now that the secret's out, let me just go ahead and let me tell a story. Actually, I'll tell the story later. But
What story?
I'll tell it later.
You said now that the secret's out. Do I know this secret?
Well, it's not really a secret.
You said secret.
I don't know. It's not really a secret.
Okay. Anywho,
It's this.
small talk.
Small talk.
I went to Annapolis over the weekend with some
kinda
family and
mid.
friends. Yeah, just kind of walked around, window shopped. It was really beautiful. Walked around the Naval Academy.
Gross.
It's just so pretty though. The
All the
buildings,
lieutenants.
all the kids marching
see
around.
any?
But yeah.
Yeah, I
And then
saw
we
some
went
too last
into
time I
a
was there.
building and they were doing like sports and stuff. But it's a really beautiful area. So that's my small talk.
It's all right. Did you go get food anywhere over there?
Yes, we went to an Irish pub.
What was it called?
I don't remember.
I feel like I've been there.
I feel like there was only like one.
Was it
like
in like
down
the
the
little
main-
down the main spot? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've been there.
Like the bathrooms like down the stairs.
Yeah, been there.
Okay. Yeah, it was good. I had fried corned beef balls.
In fact, I have a really embarrassing picture of someone trying to eat food there. Or it may have been me shoving food in my mouth.
Believable.
Fight back.
What'd you do this weekend?
That's me. I
Or
don't
wait,
even
are
have
we
the show
doing
notes pulled up, so
small talk,
I
or
don't
are
know
you
what we're
saving
talking
that?
about here.
That's like down on the list, it looks like.
Annapolis.
Why'd you
You
just
talking about
read
what
it?
we're loving?
Oh, yeah. What are you loving? Who is Jamie Johnson?
Yeah. What am I loving?
Who is that?
Jamie Johnson. So that's who I was playing for you before, so you had some context.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. So yeah, he's a country artist.
Oh.
Fun story. When I was a kid, there's this thing called Toadsuck Days at in Conway where I'm from. Mm-hmm. Or it's like a couple hours from where I'm from, but it's in Arkansas anyway. Jamie Johnson played one year, and we went to go see him. And I was a kid. I don't know, like 10 or younger, maybe. I'm sure my dad will correct me in one of those voice note things or whatever.
Yeah.
But he was playing a set, and then my parents were like, "Don't look left, don't look left." Turns out there was this woman to our left who was flashing him. I was like, boop,
Hey,
shirt
shoot
up.
your shot. Shoot your shot. I mean,
That's not the man. I don't know. He's kind of, I don't know. He's just not an
Say it.
appealing man.
okay. He's ugly. Say it.
He's not ugly.
It's not all about
Just-
looks, Seth.
Well, I guess because he can sing. The high cost of living ain't nothing like the cost of living high. That might be my new go home from work and roll the windows down and blast song.
Oh,
'Cause he's like-
those are the best.
Yeah. I don't know what just happened. My brain said, huh? The inside of my brain was that cat going, huh?
You were like, yeah. You were like, so down to the side.
All my life is. I lost the fucking lyrics in my head. I was gonna sing them.
Fake fan.
No,
Fine.
I was singing in the shower.
Well, while you're having just like major brain farts over there,
Hang on.
We're past it.
I got it. The reason it's my roll down the windows and blast through the speakers is because there's this part where he goes, "My life is just an old routine. Every day the same damn thing. I couldn't even tell I was alive." Yeah, and that's how I feel after work.
To that? Oh, okay.
That's how I feel after work. Every day it's the same damn thing. Sit at my desk, wait for someone to send me point of contacts for these shoots. Get anxious because the shoots are in a day and a half and they still haven't sent you point of contacts for any of them. And then go home with no answers.
Love it. I just send emails and no one responds.
That's exactly what's been happening. So I had so I'm the ops chief, the OPSO, the operations officer who's like above me. I was like, "Hey, sir, can you call these motherfuckers and tell them to give me a point of contacts?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'll call them." So he calls and he texts back because he's teleworking today, and he goes, he didn't answer, so I shot him a text. I was like, fuck.
People don't answer their phones anymore, their emails.
Apparently he texted back my lieutenant and said that they're working on it. They're actioning it right now. So that was at like 9:30 in the morning. And today, nothing. No word. Just silence. Utter and complete silence.
And that's when you blast that song as you drive home.
Yeah. Well, like it's been causing me, I've been like anxious about it for like the past week and a half because the exercise has been slowly like creeping up and we have no point of contact. So we have no way to confirm we're going on these shoots. And so like my job, I feel like my job's not complete until we send shooters out and accomplish the mission. Right.
I mean, I feel like you're trying, like you're doing your part.
I'm doing my damnedest. But it's looking like we're going to have to cancel one of our shoots on Wednesday because we won't have point of contacts for it. So we're just out here on the struggle bus trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure it out. That's what happens when you put a corporal in a staff sergeant billet. They don't respond.
That's okay. Yeah. They see you emailing. They're like,
I'm doing the work of an E6 as an E4. But yeah, also speaking of, it stormed yesterday pretty bad. The weather, it was like 100 degrees outside, right? And I'm at a buddy's house and we're playing cards and we hear something hitting the roof and we're like, what is that? And I remembered I had seen on Facebook on the What's Going On 29 Palms group chat or Facebook group, something about hail coming down. And I was like, there's no way. It's too hot for that. Sure enough, we were like, what is that sound? And we go and open up like the curtains on the window to look outside, and it is hailing.
It's hailing? How
like,
big were they?
Little pieces of.
Oh, just little like the ball.
Yeah, like a little ball, like this big. Yay big. Not huge. Not enough to break anything. But it's like it's 100 degrees outside, and there's ice falling from the sky.
You're like,
America, explain. I was like, God said it's getting too hot. Let me throw some ice your way.
Let me cool them down. Yeah.
And then the roads flooded, and at like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock last night, we get a text that says, delayed entry tomorrow. Don't come in until 9.
Oh, nice.
And I was like, oh, thank God. Because I was doing laundry, and I wanted to get a chunk of my laundry done. I didn't end up getting but one load done, and I have like 4 more laying on the floor waiting to be done.
Same.
But my closet's cleared out because all the dirty clothes are sitting out on the floor now waiting to get cleaned.
My closet's a mess.
Yeah, so I was doing laundry and it's like, okay, so I can get my laundry done. I won't have to worry about like getting less sleep. That was a fucking lie, by the way. Anyway, we'll get to that. So I do my laundry. It's going. And I'm sitting here watching YouTube, waiting for it to finish. It's in the dryer. And I'm halfway through this YouTube video and click, everything shuts off. Power goes out. My first thought was, oh no, my clothes, they better have been dry. But instead of going to check, I just sat there and then thought about it some more. And I was like, oh, shoot. I bought groceries today. I bought milk and I opened the milk. And so I was like, please don't last longer than 4 hours because
Yeah.
I don't need this. I just spent $200 on groceries. I can't afford to replace that if it goes bad. I'm just going to have to starve because I don't have money to go out to eat. I don't have money to replace that.
Yeah.
So I was sitting there anxious about that until like 1:15 when I finally fell asleep. And you ever get like anxious and you like have to find some awkward position to sleep in, to like lay in to get comfortable?
Yeah.
Because like last night I was like laying diagonal on the bed. I had my leg up like on the wall, like leaning on the wall. And the power came on at like 1:47. I woke up freaking out because like, what is that sound? Where are the lights coming from? Why is my leg asleep? Because my leg was still on the wall, and so my leg was completely asleep. All the lights turned on and everything. I already got my laundry at this point. It was dry, by the way.
Oh, good.
I forgot I didn't finish that third of the story. But then like the bathroom light had come on, my lamp had come on, my lights had come on, so I had to get up and turn the lights off. And I tried to stand on that foot. I was like, "There's nothing there. Where's my leg?"
I feel that. Like I've been so like uncomfortable. You have to just like fall asleep.
I mean, I don't know. I was like trying to walk. I was like limping and grabbing onto everything, just trying to get to the light switches to turn them off so I could go back to sleep.
Your foot's just like dragging.
I was like, I'm going to wake up my roommate. Oh no. Not that I really care that much, but he's not here right now at the moment.
The tea.
So yeah, that's how my night went last night. And it was supposed to storm and rain again today, but it's missed where I'm at base. It's just kind of like been on the mountains and in the town and everything. So I've been watching through the windows, just watching it rain and thinking, wish that was me.
I love a good rain, and then just put on some like movies and just curl up and be sad.
That's why I can't wait to move to Seattle.
Oh, that's true. You'll just be inside all the time.
Exactly.
Hiding away.
Just like, yes, give me a cup of coffee and a movie. A cup of decaf coffee and a movie.
Oh, that sounds so nice, actually.
Yeah. But when it started raining yesterday, I was at a buddy's house playing cards. And then when it let up, we went straight to Walmart to get groceries. Apparently the road was flooded. We missed it. Like we didn't go that way. But the road was super flooded and like cars were getting washed off the road and things.
Oh my gosh.
Because the desert floods so easy. Because there's nothing to absorb the rain, so it just floods.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that's been my adventure the past few days. Small
More
talk
exciting than
over.
My life. Well,
and that's what I've been loving. Jamie Johnson. I don't know why that came into my head last night to listen to.
So all the way around.
I don't know how Jamie Johnson like got into my rotation today for music, but it did, and I'm not mad about it.
Well, do you want to know what I'm loving?
Something on Netflix, I think.
A new random Netflix show. So, do you remember when the show Quarterback came out on Netflix last year? It followed 3-4 quarterbacks in the NFL through their season.
Well, if you have 4 quarterbacks, does that just make a back? A fullback? A dollar back.
Well, that's why I fell in love with Kirk Cousins.
Oh, we're on that again.
So this year,
shout out Joey.
Don't shout out Joey to that. This year they did, instead of quarterbacks, they did receivers. So it followed, I think it was 4 receivers. I binged the whole thing. It's just so interesting to like see into their lives. Because it shows the stressors, but it shows like the family side. And it is just, these athletes are just, I mean, obviously physically they have to be fit, but like mentally, every single one of them, they have like the best support systems, the best parents. It's like, no wonder they're in the NFL. It's just, and it's like, they're all so different, but like the parents, the support systems. Yeah. It's just, that's like so similar. So it's just really interesting. How did that make
you feel?
Good.
Sorry,
I just rotted on the couch.
I'm scrolling through my email right now as you're talking about that.
But that's what I was loving. I guess I'm still loving it. I mean, it's over. I mean, I watched it all. But now I'm just excited for football. Shout out Joey.
I need a new show or a new book.
I need a new book too. I've been watching so many shows and TikToks. I'm like, I need to like get a book. My eye is twitching.
I want a good sad book that I can cry to. Speaking of sad, oh my gosh, did you see the trailer for the new Florence Pugh and Andrew Garfield movie?
Yes. Wait, didn't we talk? We already talked about this.
Did we? Oh, we did. It's going to break me.
Speaking of sad, should we jump into the next topic on the list?
Let me see what it is first. Oh, I wouldn't consider that sad. I mean, I made a meme about it, but you can continue.
Okay. Wait, I want to see the meme. Okay. This is just something we don't have to spend a lot of time on, but like this is something I just feel like we need to mention because.
Well, also I want to mention that I have lost. I made someone mad with my opinions on this, so continue as you will.
Well, that's why I just want to talk. I mean, I don't know. I just want to mention it. Donald Trump got shot. Obviously, as it's been all over the news. I think it's just crazy. I mean, it's crazy it happened. Someone died. Like that's why I'm saying it's
that's
like very
the sad part.
Yeah, like and someone else was injured. I mean, obviously the shooter died, which like you shouldn't have been doing that, but whatever.
You shouldn't have shot at him.
The whole thing is just I'm very curious about the investigation because how did this 20-year-old get on this roof and then let me see this.
Is it backwards for you?
What did it say anyway? I can't read that last part.
It says Trump was shot. They tried to assassinate him. Me, literally me. Yes, very sad. Anyway, Jesus is king.
I don't is that funny?
It's supposed to be funny. Yes, very sad. Anyway.
Oh, I get it. It took me a minute. No, I just watched the news. I was watching it when it happened, and I just wanted to mention it because it's just really crazy that it happened. The things coming out of it, nothing's making sense. Like one of the Secret Service agents saw him, but was told not to shoot. But then once the kid shot, he shot back and killed him, but he was being told not to shoot. So it's kind of just like, what's going on here? But I mean, I guess we don't really have any answers. I mean, I've heard tons of conspiracies out there, like on TikTok, and I'm like, you guys aren't even close. But I guess once more comes out, I'd be interested.
I mean, I was waiting outside in a line for a concert when that happened. So
I was eating sushi with my shoes off in a hole. That sounds weird. It was a sushi
relaxing
place that like where you sit on the ground, but like under the table's a hole, so your feet dangle, but you're sitting on the ground. And the table's low, but you have to take your shoes off.
Did you go by yourself?
No, I was with my family. And then
I was going to say, because you don't have any friends, so I don't know who else you went with.
Hey, me and all my peeps went to the
Hashtag only friends.
Hashtag only friends. Yeah, I was
Make
with
it
family.
Happen. Make it happen.
Family and family friends. But yeah, they were like, Trump got shot. I was like, what? And then I looked it up real quick and I was like, I'm just trying to eat my sushi. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to mention it. What?
Poppy.
You've said this like two episodes.
I've mentioned this before, but I want to speak on it some more real quick because I've almost cut out completely sodas from my diet.
Not
sponsored. Only time I'll have a soda is when I'm getting food from a restaurant or something. So like if I'm ordering food, I'll get a soda with it. Or iced tea. No. God damn it. I lost. You're making me discombobulated.
Me or the Prosecco?
Okay. You. Not sponsored, but if you want to sponsor us, please do sponsor us. Anyway, so like I've been drinking a lot of poppies recently, like at least one every other day, if not one every day. And I've noticed something. I'm not as bloated. Yeah, like I'll wake up and I won't be bloated.
Soda as much as you're drinking Poppy, like
used to, not as much, but like before I started drinking Poppy, I kind of like cut it out because of caffeine reasons. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's supposed to be like good for your gut health and like it's got things in it for your gut.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I've been waking up and been like, you see a speck of dust flying by? That's me.
Oh, I love those. They're like, I got fired because they said I didn't come into work, but I was there or whatever. They just didn't see me because I was so skinny or
like,
something.
I drink a Diet Coke today, so if you see a speck of dust flying by, it's just me.
It's just me. God, it's so dramatic.
Oh, that is me for real, though. For real, for real.
Go. Oh my gosh, you were not enjoying that.
Your laughing was like making it worse.
I'm almost done. It's all watery. Look at that.
Have you ever had a man-mosa?
What is that?
It's beer with orange juice.
I mean, I've had beer with I've squeezed orange into it, like a
No,
balloon.
like you take orange juice like you're making mimosa and pour it into your beer.
So, no, but I would try that. So, when I went and
It just tastes like orange juice.
Oh, really? Well, because so Blue Moon's good with orange. So when I went to the gas station to get Blue Moon one time, I didn't have oranges or anything. So I was going to get a little bit of orange juice to splash in there. But I didn't feel like carrying it.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that'd be good. I love citrus in my beer.
Yeah, yeah. Did I mention I'm having tacos tonight?
You did.
I'm excited to make them now.
You just love bringing up.
I love tacos. I love tacos. All right. Goals, short term and long term. Hold each other accountable. What does this mean?
It means that exactly what you said. Well, I don't know. I was just thinking of topics earlier, and I was like, well, what if we each,
Somebody wants to go to the gym more.
I do. I was supposed to go today, and I didn't.
And that's exactly what that topic is based off of.
At least I didn't eat cookie dough.
Listen, I've been going to the gym, okay? I did it last week, and I'm going to... Today was not a gym day. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are gym days.
Same. No, I just thought it'd be good. Sure, if to say a short-term, a long-term goal. And then, what are you doing? And then...
Sorry, my ears got hot.
We hold each other accountable, and then the podcast holds us accountable. And then people can send in their goals, and we'll hold them accountable.
Yeah, Happy Pickle. What are you trying to get goals for? Mom, Dad, what are you trying to get goals for? That's
it. That's all our listeners.
All 12.
Oh, is there? Okay, 12.
We're not doing great.
I was one of them.
We need a social media manager. So if you're looking for a free internship,
oh yeah, we said that last time. Who wants to work for free?
Please do it so I can delete Instagram.
Yeah, me too. I want to delete all my social media. The ice in my cup just fell.
I want to keep everything except for Facebook. Get rid of everything except for Facebook.
What are your goals? One short term.
Going to the gym.
Is that short term or long term? Long term, I guess.
Well, that's long term.
That's not like a goal, though.
I want to get cut. You know what I'm saying? I want to look good without my shirt off.
But your goal has to be specific. So, you want to reach this many pounds by this date.
Short term, get more tan.
Okay.
No farmer's tans.
Okay.
Long term, get a 6-pack and some mommy milkers.
So how do you plan to accomplish these goals?
Go to the gym, eat better. He says as he moves his cookie dough closer to him.
Yeah. And then tan, I'm assuming you just go outside and tan.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we will come back to those in other episodes and make sure.
What is your short-term goal?
To clean my closet. It is an absolute disaster. I have a little thing I need to put my shoes on and put in there. I can't even walk into it. It's a walk-in closet. It is, and I've been putting it off. And I look at it, and then I look away, and I just close the door. So that's my short-term goal. Long-term, I would like to continue going to the gym, keep eating relatively healthier, meal prepping, sticking to a plan, but loving the gym and going, not because I'm trying to change my image, or these are things going because it's healthy, because I want to get stronger, and like I just want to love it. So I guess that's like my long term.
That's a copycat answer.
It's not a copycat answer. You should get a 6-pack. I don't want a 6-pack. I want to love the gym and build
a
healthy
6-pack of
habits.
beer.
Boo! I do my own sound effects.
Oh, my legs are sore from that concert on Saturday.
My legs are sore from leg day on Friday. Still sore.
I skipped leg day. I hate leg day. More than anything on this planet, I hate leg day.
And I did it, and I'm still paying for it. Hurts so bad. Speaking of legs, are you watching the Olympics?
I thought you were going to talk about the movie Long Legs.
Oh my gosh, I've heard good things. I want to see that.
Anyway, am I watching the Olympics? Maybe just to get some use out of this cable that I've been paying for every month.
Why are you paying for cable?
Before I call them up and say I need to cancel this because I can't afford it no more.
I get free cable here. And guess what? The box is somewhere. I don't know where it is. The cable box. Not in the wall.
Give me your cable. Well,
Okay.
What kind of cable is it? Spectrum?
No.
Xfinity?
Yes.
Give me your login.
I don't. Okay. I'll try to find it. I don't even know it. I feel like the Olympics this year, everybody's kind of like, we're over it.
Yeah.
From a lot that I've seen online. I will say I'm going to watch women's gymnastics, obviously. I think they got a solid team. Obviously, love Simone Biles. Stop typing in the thing.
I'm not doing anything.
I see it right here. But
Yeah, okay.
I'm still going to watch. I love watching swimming and I love watching gymnastics. So, but yeah, people online are kind of like, the Olympics overrated.
It's facts, though.
But I still like watching it. I can see you changing that.
I'm not changing anything.
I like that. I like that one.
Yeah. So I don't think I'll watch the Olympics. I watched No, it's not been 4 years since the last time the Olympics.
2020, you know?
I watched the Winter Olympics.
Oh, the Winter Olympics.
I was like, it's not
Not a
been 4 years since the last time I watched the Olympics.
My eyes twitching. Ugh, every time I do that, it goes away. Oh, speaking of winter.
Oh,
Is it
king of the
almost time?
segues.
Is it almost time for Christmas music? Because remember when we started this pod, you said...
Listen, let me answer the question, and we'll see if it matches what you're about to say.
Okay.
It's we're about 15 days away from the beginning of sprinkling it in.
Defrosting Mariah Carey. I can't believe that was... Yeah,
Yep.
You said our first episode, when we talked about this, August is when we defrost Mariah Carey and can start listening to Christmas music. And I was kind of like, I don't think so.
You
But then
sprinkle
remember,
it in
it
there.
started to grow on me.
Exactly.
So I might have to be on
brings
board.
joy.
I'm going to start
Christmas
sprinkling
brings-
it in.
Good.
I'm going to start playing it for my classes. Like every once in a while, I'll just throw in a Christmas song.
It's
People are
got to
gonna
be
be
Mariah
like-
Carey, though.
Oh, it has to.
All I want for Christmas is a piece of poo.
Not me. But yeah, I just thought I'd bring that up because I know it's coming soon. So when we film in August, we'll have to do a Christmas episode in August.
Coming soon to a podcast near you. Christmas music. 24/7.
Christmas in the summer. We have to do a Christmas episode to make up for...
We don't want to talk about that.
We'll do one.
What caused that again? You want to talk about that? Yeah, that's what I thought.
But...
Keep your secrets in the dark.
So we've got... Guys, listen. Space episode coming soon. Christmas episode coming soon.
I love
The
how we went from saying
anticipation.
space episode next week to space episode coming soon.
It
We'll get there
is.
eventually.
It is, guys. We're planning. It is going to be
We just
spectacular.
have to work around Maddie's schedule. which she's currently moving into her home because she just bought her first home. So everybody
Congrats.
say, "Yay, Maddie!
Yay, Maddie!
You're doing great things. Continue on."
We love you.
How do you? Is that it? Is that it? Am I doing it right? That hurts my fingers.
You're literally Gen Z. You should know how to do this.
I'm like one of the
this.
least Gen Z people out of the Gen Z population.
True. You do love queso, though.
Oh my God, queso.
So Gen Z.
I bought queso. I'm having it tonight with my tacos.
The power goes out. You're like, my queso.
I'm like, I guess I could just set this out, warm it up with a fire or something.
That's true. You just remind me I have chips and salsa. Now I really want chips and salsa.
I'm going to be so mad if I get like halfway through making tacos, like halfway through making the taco meat and the power just goes out. I'll be so mad.
Eat it raw.
It's not cookie dough. You can't do that.
You can't do that with cookie dough either.
Looks like I can.
It probably says on there, do not eat raw. Do not consume uncooked product or something.
Doesn't say that anywhere, actually.
I know it does.
Just like homemade, soft and chewy.
You're like, it says right here, you can eat this without it being cooked. You will be just fine. Enjoy your delicious little treat.
It doesn't say anywhere don't eat raw.
I bet you it does.
No,
it has to.
It doesn't.
It does. You were just
Oh, wait, there it is. I found it. Do not consume raw cookie dough. Use safe food handling procedures.
So
it's worth it, though.
If we're not back next week, it's because
Seth
is ill. He will be ill in the hospital.
Just vomiting it out all the raw cookie dough.
You're like, ugh.
let me. Oh, there's a chunk in it. Let me get that.
A chocolate chip. Oh my God, that's grossing me out. You're like, excuse me.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. I'm going to do that when I instruct.
You want to talk about the concert real quick?
Yeah.
Let me tell you about the concert. I'm wearing the shirt right now. The band is
what
called
concert was it?
Dexter and the Moon Rocks.
Wow.
They identify their genre as Western space grunge.
Interesting.
Very intriguing. Like I'd seen their stuff on TikTok before, and I was like, it's all right. And then I started listening to them. I was like, okay, I kind of enjoy this. And then Perez was like, you want to go see him? Go to a Dexter Moon Rocks concert. And I was like, sure, why not?
Mm-hmm.
So we got tickets. There were supposed to be 5 of us, but 2 of them bailed last minute. So they didn't go. But we got to the concert. We didn't think there were going to be any openers, but there ended up being 2 openers. First one kind of sucked. Sounded like he was giving like a Brendan Urie Panic at the Disco like impersonation. And I was
like, it good though or not?
Not really.
No.
And then the second guy came on. His band name is like Red Leather or something.
Okay.
And apparently he was like some drug dealer, drug addict who's gotten sober and now makes music. But something about his set, like I wanted to like his music because it sounded good, but something about him and his set made me uncomfortable.
In what
in
way?
A spiritual way almost. And I'm not that guy. I'm not that one that's like, I can sense the presence of demons in the room or whatever. But
like what about it though? Like the lyrics?
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know. I think part of it had to do with the fact that his merch and his album had like a cross on it. And then like his the name of his tour was the Burn in Hell Tour, which was paired with the cross and all that. And I was like, it seems kind of wrong. And I don't know, something about him. He was dressed obviously all in red leather, didn't show his face. And then like all the color scheme was just black and red. Like the lights were red. Everything was just
not
like,
your vibe.
I was like, I wanted to like the music, but I was like, I feel uncomfortable here.
Yeah.
I'm not. So I kind of excused myself to go have an anxiety poop because I drank 2 Red Bulls before we went in.
Not the anxiety poop.
Well, I drank 2 Red Bulls and I was like, I'll be fine. And then I was like, I was like trying to show Perez a meme, and I was like shaking. He's like, "Why are you shaking?" And I was like, "Because I drank 2 Red Bulls. It was a mistake."
This morning, so yesterday for dinner at Chipotle with very spicy salsa, and then this morning I was like so tired, and then I got a large coffee from the cup, and I was like, "Oh, I'm thriving! I got a large coffee," and then like 5 minutes later, I was like, "I regret this coffee." Because of the Chipotle and the large coffee, and then hitting my vape, I was like, I was in the bathroom like unwell. And I was like, nobody walk in. And then somebody walked in, but I was like done. And I was like, and I like hurried, washed my hands, and like left.
Yeah.
Because like if it stinks really bad, I'm always embarrassed. Like, don't look at me.
Yeah.
And they didn't see me. I ran.
Well,
TMI.
there's more to this. There's more to the concert story. That was just the openers.
Okay.
The
Wait,
main
was
act.
that the pet peeve or no?
No, we'll get to the pet peeve.
Okay.
That's later in the story. So we got there fairly early. We got pit tickets because that's all they were. It was just general admission. But we were like right up there. We were one person in front of us, and then there was the stage. And so they're playing their set. Some guy throws a Zen can up there, like a 10 Zen can, like a fancy one.
Yeah.
And he opens it to try to like, take one, and it was empty. And he like throws it back and was like, "Why would you throw this at me if it was empty?"
That's stupid.
So I had a Zen can in my back pocket, and I was like trying to get his attention. And so I kept making eye contact with him, and I like lifted it up and pointed at it. It's like, "Do you want one?" And he was like, "Yeah, toss it up here." And so I throw it up at him, and I overshot. And it went back behind the drummer.
Seth.
So he didn't catch it. And I was like, dang. And so like the rest of the show, during like all the pauses, me and the buddies, I was like, find the Zens.
Yeah.
And he didn't find him. And then the show, I'll tell you something else. Like he was also like walking around the front of the stage, like getting in, like interacting with the crowd a little bit. Yeah. And I just stuck my fist out to like get a fist bump, and he fist bumped me.
You're like, go get my Zen.
Fist bump. I want my Zens back, please. Please. I need them.
Please. I need them.
And then the show ends, and like they walk off stage and everything, and they're like, "We got to tear this all down now." But we stick around because we're like, we're gonna catch them while they're tearing it down, and we're like, "Give me my damn Zens." And the security guys were like, "You guys got to leave. It's time to go. You got to leave. They're not coming out again." I'm like, "He's literally right there." And so like we finally get his attention. I'm like, "Hey man, can you get my Zens?" And he's like, "Yeah." And so he goes back and gets them, and he hands them to me. And I was like, "Actually, can you sign them?"
Stop.
And he signed my Zen can. It is so faint, you can barely see it, but it's there.
That's cool though. That's really cool.
They also do this thing where they like bring out a box of Cheez-Its because they're trying to get Cheez-Its to sponsor them. And
That's funny.
Open the box, eat a Cheez-It, and then they'll give it to the crowd and be like, "All right, we're not starting this next song until everybody has a Cheez-It." So everybody like is supposed to get a Cheez-It.
Passes around Cheez-It. That's funny.
It never made it to us. The box did.
I'd be like, "Give me the box."
I didn't get a Cheez-It.
Cheez-Its, if you're listening, please sponsor us.
Cheez-Its and Poppy, we want you to sponsor us, and BetterHelp. If
you can hear us. And BetterHelp, please.
Please. The BetterHelp ads are so iconic. Please.
Please.
We want to take a break from this episode to talk about our sponsor, BetterHelp.
Imagine.
Oh, that'd be great. Okay, now speaking of BetterHelp ads, we're going to get to the pet peeve now.
Okay.
So we're driving back. I'm driving back, and we're listening to music. The guy in the back seat falls asleep, and so I'm like, all right, I'm going to put on my this podcast I listen to, the Brooke and Connor podcast. We've talked about it before.
Not our podcast?
I've already listened to our podcast. I listen to it the day it comes out. And so I'm listening to it, and then all of a sudden, the guy to my right who's riding with me wants to talk to me and starts talking, and I'm like, bitch, I'm listening to a podcast right now. You're interrupting their conversation.
Two people
at least wait till
chit chat.
At least wait for the BetterHelp ad and then try to talk to me.
Exactly.
And he did it like 4 or 5 times, and I was like, I'm about to shove you out this car if you don't shut up. I'm trying to listen to this damn podcast. So that's a pet peeve of mine. Interrupting podcast. And also, I felt like I think I felt a little bit of what my dad felt like with me in the car as a kid. Because we were trying to find parking we were like trying to find parking and stuff, and they just kept talking. And it was LA traffic, and I was trying not to get us killed because I was freaking out because I hate LA traffic.
It's the
and they're
worst.
like, let's just park at a parking meter. Like, I'll pay for it. How much even is it? And I was like, I'm not parking at a parking meter. And they kept bringing it up after I said repeatedly, no, I'm not. Because
it's like kids.
I know. And I'm like, I'm not parking there. Like, let's just park at one. Let's just see how much it is. I'll pay for it. And I was like, you're not listening to me. We're not parking at a parking meter on the side of the road. I know someone who parked at one of those one time and got their catalytic converter stolen.
Yeah.
So come at me when I say I want to park somewhere that's secure, like a parking garage or something.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway, I felt like my dad. That pissed me off too. And I was like, I need silence right now. Shut up.
Yeah.
And then they're like, there's a parking meter right there. Let's just park. I was like, shut up, please.
Say parking meter one more time. One more time.
I will run into the parking meter.
I will turn this car around.
I should have said that.
Yeah, that's the dad boot right there. I will turn this car around and go home right now.
But we parked at this parking garage, and as we were walking to the venue, we passed the Church of Scientology.
Oh, I saw your picture.
Yeah. And so I was like, oh, I got to get a picture of it in front of it with my middle fingers out.
Mm-hmm. I
and
saw
so
your
we
photo.
did. And then I put it on my B-reel as well.
You're still on
So, yeah.
B-Reel. You're the only person I think I know that's
fuck
on B-Reel.
Scientology.
That's
Scientology
what your photo
sucks.
said. You're like,
Yeah. Fuck you, Scientology. Yeah. So that's my concert story and my pet peeves. And also, I'm kind of burnt out of doing things now. I've gone out 2 weekends in a row, like hanging out, and I kind of just like, I'd rather not. I just
you need a weekend of rotting on the couch, watching
I need like
Netflix,
a month of weekends
like I do.
of doing that. I need like a month of those
Rot.
to
It's
fully
the best.
recharge and be able to go back out.
Mm-hmm. I wanted to say your pet peeve thing reminded me when somebody, I don't think you did this, like in their Snap story, just films an entire concert, like the entire concert. Like,
I've tried to be intentional about that because I used to be that guy and I used to
if there's
just
small
send
clips,
snaps.
like cool, like the lights, something's really cool, and I'm watching like a 10-second or less like clip, like I'll actually watch it. But if it's just like the lead up for like a whole minute and then like cheering for a whole, like I'm not gonna watch.
Yeah.
With your phone, like whoa, and it's like hands are in it. Like people will post like 5-minute videos. I'm like, just tap through it.
Just swipe right.
That's a pet peeve. I'm like, I'm not. But like pictures or like short clips, like to kind of fill the vibe. Yeah. Like I'll watch. Yeah. But that's just a pet peeve.
I've tried to be better about that because I know I was really bad about it for a while, especially with King's Kaleidoscope, because I just wanted to share every single moment from those fantastic concerts.
But then again, it's kind of like if you like it and you're posting it and like you're gonna go back and look at it, it's kind of like who cares if people just tap through? But I'm just saying, I don't watch your 10-minute concert videos.
I don't think anyone
not yours,
does.
but just like yeah. But you know, if you like to do it and like I know people are just so excited and they go back and look at it, that's fine. Just know I'm clicking through.
You hear that, people? She's clicking through.
You hear that?
Just wait till you go to the Billie Eilish concert and I'll be like,
mine's just the whole thing. So I record video on my phone. Like I don't record it like in Snapchat or anything.
Yeah, I've been doing that too.
Yeah. And then like I go back and watch them or like I'll find cool little clips and make little edits. But yeah. I don't even know. I think I've posted like maybe one tiny edit. I don't know. I just like to go back and look. Is this one of your videos? Tap, 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 tap.
That's 1:19 long, but it was recorded on my camera and not on Snapchat.
Yeah. Or like even if like you cut a clip out of it and put it on there.
Like this guy?
Or like a cool part. Like something like that. Like I would like, you know what I mean? Like you're zoomed in on it and like that's cool.
It's his face. He's so concentrated.
Yeah.
Or
but like
high.
when it's just like so zoomed out, I can't see anything and you're like moving and then there's hands. Like I'm like, what am I looking at?
Well, I mean, that's how close I was to the guy.
I mean, oh wow, that's really close. So then something like that I'd probably like watch.
Yeah. Also, you know what a pet peeve of mine is? When I'm about to get in the shower and the person that I live with gets in the shower right as I'm like getting out of bed to get in the shower.
Can't relate.
That happened to me on Sunday when I was supposed to go to my buddy's house for breakfast and we ended up being late. And so I ended up just playing while he was in the shower. To be petty, I played this song on repeat. It's called Bitch by Whiskey Myers. And the lyrics are basically, you're still just a bitch in my book. And I was like, max volume on repeat, all while he was in the shower.
Petty. He probably didn't even hear it.
And then he was in there for so long that I ended up just texting him and being like, listen, man, can you hurry? I have places to be and I need a shower.
I take like 10-minute showers. Like,
this man was in there for like 30.
Like I don't know. I think when I was younger, I used to take longer ones. I used to just like stay in the warm water. I don't know. Now I'm just like, I want to get in and out.
Sometimes I'll get in and out.
Sit on the couch.
The shower concerts, but even then, like 10 minutes max.
Yeah.
For the most part.
I don't know. People be
weird. I just work here. I just work here.
So I'm curious. I put this on here because I'm curious, but do you have a current like biggest fear, or like did you have some interesting ones from when you were a kid?
Failing at my job.
Discuss. Like right now? Like biggest fear, really? Failing at your job, or like somebody being disappointed in you because you failed?
Like getting reprimanded because I did something wrong.
This got deep. I was thinking like the boogeyman, but then now we're like talking about this.
My life fear. That's I don't know.
I mean, I feel the same way. I feel like
I fear people thinking I smell bad.
You don't.
I fear the way people see me, perceive me in more ways than just one. But that's also just insecurities, I guess.
Do you have like irrational fears, like stupid ones? I have a stupid one. That's why I'm asking.
The feeling of cotton balls.
Ooh, like on a hangnail or something?
No, just like the feel. Sorry. I hate the feeling.
You know what mine is?
I'm thinking about it now. I might be a little autistic.
You think? No, I'm just kidding.
Like really soft toilet paper.
Ooh, I love soft toilet paper. For your bum.
If it's like fuzzy and stuff.
My bed is so tall that it feels like something's like under there. It's like at night when I like turn all the lights off and like go to get in bed, I like jump in bed. Like it's not like I don't know. It's just a little part of my brain's like, somebody's going to grab your ankle. And then like I go to get in bed, I'm like, and I'm just like a couple feet from the bed, I'm just like, woo, and I just like launch into bed and like get. But I'm like,
monster's gonna get you.
I'm almost 30, and I'm like, why? Like I know, like,
God, you're old.
You know what? When I was your age,
I keep forgetting that.
I always thought people like my age now. I was like, wow, like they're so old, and now that I'm this age, I'm like. It's so funny that I thought that, because I feel the same as I did. I just feel smarter and, more experienced and stuff. Like,
have you thought about the fact that COVID was a year and almost a half ago? No, a year. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
4. Almost
I know.
5. It's getting close to the 5-year anniversary.
It feels like it's been like a year. Like it's confusing.
Exactly.
You know what my fear is like if you die like in a stupid way, like imagine like you died from like choking on like an M&M or something, and everyone's trying to be sad at the funeral, but they're like, you know what I mean? Like
choked on an M&M.
Like not like, wow, she was serving her country, or like he was a hero. No, it's like, oh no, they just like
damn,
tripped.
she was a big back.
She choked on Chipotle.
She died doing what she loved, being a big back.
You know what I mean, though? Like, how? That's so
They're like
scary.
they're walking your casket out, and the song in the background is "Big Back, Big Back."
No. You know what I mean, though?
That's the
so
song I want to be
scary
walked out
think
to.
about. I used to have this fear. I guess I still have it, but I don't have like stairs here. But, like, did you ever? I don't know if you had stairs growing up, but like you get a cup of water and you're like going upstairs at night. And it's like dark downstairs, and you're like, "Ah," and you like sprint up the stairs because you think something's like following you. I remember that one as a kid.
There is something following you. It's me.
I'm trying to think if I had any other ones.
I'll convert you.
That's what it whispers as I sprint up the stairs.
You're just like laying
From
in
the
your bed
darkness.
asleep, and there's me just like in the side whispering Bible verses, like, "For God so loved the world."
I'm like, I'm hearing somebody say these things, and they're like, they lock you up. You're like, no.
He's real. Jesus loves you.
You're like, he's saying Bible verses. They're like, let's go to the doctor. You ever heard of BetterHelp?
Be schizophrenic. You ever heard of BetterHelp? It's BetterHelp.com/PDP pod for 10% off of BetterHelp.com.
I'm also scared of getting like just the worst like chronic disease.
Oh, so you're a hypochondriac.
No, I just have anxiety. I'm scared of just like
Hypochondriac? You like start feeling a little sick and you're like Googling, you're like, oh no, I'm dying. I have cancer.
Hypochondriac, I think. No, I think that's just anxiety. Like I'm scared of anything that could make me die. Like I'm just like, I could trip and die.
And you join the military.
The anxiety didn't start until after I was already in. So
I think the military maybe the root cause of anxiety for us.
Who's to say? I mean, maybe I had it and was able to control it.
It's the constant being yelled at for 3 months for every little thing you do.
Oh,
you're just like, oh no, if I step wrong, they're going to yell at me. Someone's going to look at me funny.
Can't relate.
Little miss, I joined the Air Force.
You should have.
Wow, this is a really slow episode.
Well, that's the list.
What else can we talk about?
Let's talk about what's coming up.
Coming soon to a podcast episode near you. Space. Does it exist? Is it real? Did we actually land on the moon? Who's to say? Find out all this and more in a soon episode of Probably Drinking Prosecco.
Not the next one, probably, though. Wait, one after this one.
Probably.
Oh my gosh.
You know what sounds really good right now? Fried okra.
I don't think I've ever had fried okra, but I know people love it.
And you're wrong. It's so good.
Where am I supposed to get that?
It's like
fry it myself?
The Getting place. Yeah.
I know
fried okra.
I don't think I've seen it at a restaurant, or maybe I have and just once.
Go to Slim Chickens. They've got fried okra.
Slim Chickens? Ew, I'm full. I don't even want to talk about food.
Slim Chickens is so good. Oh, what I would give for Slim Chickens right now.
You know what I'm laughing about? It's like if you see a speck of dust flying, that's me. It just came to my head because like dust like flew right here. So stupid.
It's me.
It's me.
You know what I hate? I hate Raising Cane's, except for their Texas toast.
I don't. I've had it.
We went
twice, I think.
Yeah, we went before the concert, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm getting the Cane's basket. I'm getting this. I'm getting that." And I'm like, "Can I get 2 pieces of Texas toast and a drink, please?"
I mean, that's good too, though. But I think I've had it twice. It's good, but like I'm not gonna go out of my way.
I'm gonna tell you,
get it.
If you have to rely on a special sauce for your chicken to be noteworthy, you don't have good chicken. Maybe you have a good sauce, but you don't have good chicken, and there's no reason to be hyping it up that much. And then Chick-fil-A is just overpriced for no reason.
But Chick-fil-A is yummy.
It's I eat.
But they're closed on Sunday.
You my Chick-fil-A. You're my number one with the lemonade. Don't take selfies.
I have PT
Put
in
the
the morning.
gram away. No more living for the culture. We're nobody's slave.
I have to do ultimate
Stand
frisbee.
up for my home. Even if I take this walk alone.
I took my PT gear.
Bow down to the king upon the throne. Sorry, that's a Kanye moment.
If you're still listening at this point, leave a comment that says your
Shibuya
favorite
roll
thing
call.
about us. No, I was to say your favorite thing about us. Say something crazy. Tacos. If you're still listening at this point.
Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy?
This is Seth on Prosecco.
Does that
like
make
it's a
me
drug?
crazy? Probably.
Drinking Prosecco. That was bad.
Any whore.
An hour, let's call it.
It's so short. I hate short episodes.
An hour? Our episodes were like 40 minutes before.
Yeah, those were trash episodes. We don't talk about season 1. I've always said that.
Didn't we have more listens in season 1? Maybe people want shorter episodes. Maybe they don't want our long ass podcast and they're
okay. We only have the most listens on season 1 because our first episode is in season 1. And when people go look up a podcast, we're like, let's see what the first episode is.
yeah, people are missing out. You know what? You just wait till the space episode.
You know,
We just
people
keep
did
hyping
like
it.
the Pookie episode, so we'll bring her back.
Well, I mean, she's
And-
coming back for the space one.
Maybe. Sometimes I think she hates me.
You always say that.
Pookie, if you're listening,
always said that.
comment that you love me. If
Do
you
it.
love me, let me go.
Do it.
Okay, fine. I
There's a
guess
light
we'll end
shining
it.
on my face.
Mm.
The sun.
Anyway, have a good week. Have a good weekend.
And if you're drinking,
Do it responsibly.
but make sure
But
it's
make sure
Prosecco.
it's Prosecco. Probably.
Probably. I got
You're
it.
so close.
No, you fucked it up. I had it.